It's another day, folks. Welcome to Shipping Explorer. I'm just here at the corner of a shop in Lamart, and just here observing the operation. The church across the street is seems like a distribution center for food, maybe USDA food product, but it's also most likely homeless, not homeless, but lower income family support. But the corner is vibrant and vibrant as one car comes, as one family comes and get their food and leave, then another comes, and there must be a line. But over Lamart, it's over Lamart, it's also busy because the as one car comes in, another car leaves, and so the place is busy. Shows that today's so it shows that life continues to be very active in all parts of the world as you go along. So this is life as it is. Always Shipping Explorer is one of those persons that will sit down for hours and observe the operations of this society. And here we are. Food is coming from the church and food is coming from Lamar. And at the same time, we have well, didn't welcome you to welcome back to the station, Shipping Explorer, and always trust that you're being entertained with these videos that I'm putting out and being informed. So I trust your judgment, and if you like them, you like to share and subscribe. Encourage your friends to subscribe, share, and subscribe these things, because we're building this station together. One coming, one going. Busy intersection. So so the young man is saying, not tipping his face, but he's saying that he needs work, and he's just carrying the cart back and making a little money. I guess when he takes a cart from the helper, he gets a few dollars in his pocket. Well, $1.50 or so from him. So that's what he's doing. So the young lady is questioning him, and he's asking me if I know any work, but no, I can't really help him because, you know, we don't even live over this side. But here we are with another young couple coming with, have gotten their food, and they're leaving. So the thing is about it, it's the staff of life. It's the food, is to say it is the staff of life. It's one of the most important thing you can ever have. and it's also, if you don't have it, then it's a very difficult to really function. You can't think, you can't work. You know, you need food and nutrients to really function. And as you can see, the substance is a support group over there. Now you would think that America doesn't have this problem, but America has its own share of difficulties for people to get food and shelter and work. Right here in this intersection, this man, he doesn't have work. Across the street are people who are in need of food, and right here we have people who shop at Lamart because they think the price is a little lower than the rest of the country. So the families all over the world, we're struggling, and we're dealing with hunger, homelessness, and unemployment. And as he comes along, then probably I should just give him $1. Yeah, another family coming out with their food. Let's take another look. We call this the intersection of life own family that I've been waiting for, and she's coming. There you go. I'm doing the intersection. Talking about took me a while, but I started taping about the intersection here, how busy it is. I make a car almost look like Tesla's.
Okay, I'm gonna pick me up down here, so I'm putting that. I'll just
Put
take
it,
it
yeah,
over
put it right here. Yeah. Wow. So here we go. One come, one going, including family member. So we rushed to the fish market and we're rushing back home. Route 650. taping the intersection to show how busy it is. Food distribution like big time across the in the church, and then the what Lamart, having people like us, we come buying because it's reduced, well, not reduced price, but it's a reasonable price, I guess. Better price. You know, think so?
I haven't gone to the rest of them from a long time. I just come to this one.
But as people come in and out, and then you have the refugee guy coming up to ask me if he have work. I didn't tape him, so I take his number.
Oh, that's the guy that was.
You saw him?
When I came out, I saw a gentleman standing up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The Spanish guy?
No, stand up with me. No, I'm always talking to the person. I think you saw it. It's an Ethiopian guy. Yeah. So he say he filed his papers and he's waiting for asylum. I'm gonna crack this window crack too. No wrong going on.
Jesus.
Oh, no me. Way back down there.
Oh, what happened to your headline?
Way down there. Okay. So once again we are cutting through University of Maryland campus, and I always like to show you what the campus looks like. Really pleased of the improvement that this place has done. It's building. Look at it. Oh, I think it was I thought it was somebody who skipped school. Working my work. So they expect to rain again today?
I think so.
Looks,
They did say that day, Tuesday, Wednesday, quite a few
that thing
days
mess up, man.
of rain.
Yes, it's a slow drive through campus because you have to watch out for the students. They have full right to cross these intersections and right across. And some of them, they don't look. I think everybody trusts all vehicles. The engineering building, and technology is nearby, and they're still building. This is gonna be the Sputnik Hall, Stanley Sputnik Hall. Wow. Not that I know if Sputnik.
This is Sputnik Z.
Zoom. Oh, Zupnik. Not Sputnik. Zupnik. So I'm reading bad this morning. Can't see. Zupnik Hall. Must be some famous professor or something.
Like Zukaski. It's some foreign name.
And here we are. We're back. This is how they cross. Then they have authorization. All full rights. Here's this technology building. And we're going to let a big open field. Look how big this thing is. Yes. We'll put on the brake. So cars coming. So we just have to wait on them. on the left. There's somebody coming up on the left, and it's clear to go. Here we are, the old gate. Zip across the street, and we are out of campus. It messed up my stomach. Yeah, ibuprofen.
But you know, so the Advil work better.
Yeah, but you know, one ibuprofen was there. So I'm gonna take it. Interact with it. We're following the tracks. Purple Line tracks. So even around here, it's a busy section. That's one thing with America, folks. It's on the move. Lot of building, a lot of changes. Those of you who have done economics, you understand how this works. And the basic thing is that people spend, then the economy moves along. You want to tell her that she can go? No, she not.
No.
Here we are, College Park Metro. So we are taking on the ride from the fish store back home, folks, and through College Park, University of Maryland, and into College Park, and so that you can learn and see what it's all about. Going through Old Calvert Road and through the park. And you probably recognize this park because the airport is across the street. And here we go. Into the park and out of the park we go. They remove the trees then from here. That was a stupid plan. This is stop them from turning there right there. Required to stop these days. Here we go. We never used to stop.
Yes.
No.
Stop sign.
First time it used to we had to drive through, and the cars were coming from not to stop.
We have a lot of bikes up there.
Yeah, so enough. Judge, no ain't going on with. Uh-oh, and gets him probably looking at my tape. But not say anything bad. And here we are. She know, probably she know the middle of the road. No, she didn't. Tell you.
We'll go over to that side.
Yeah, let me go over here and stay till she leaves. I'll be out here. Okay. Home sweet home.
We're outside.
Home sweet home, folks. And so the activities of life continues. Uh-oh. So we have special equipment trash pickup where they have special material, and the citizens call it the bulk trash pickup, and the truck is here to just pick up the material. They're put into this back thing where it's crushed, and then they know where to take the material, either to the yard for recycling or for dumping. In the meantime, let's see how the grape plants are progressing. There we are. Lovely tree. So we have been having a lot of rain for the last 2 days, folks, and you can see where it has allowed the plants to really bloom and flush and grown like crazy. So so everywhere looks just green and lush. So working, the young lady is getting to work, and here we are, backing out. Well, they say I took this tree out from the front, and they say plant a tree. Maybe I should plant it not so close to the house, because here's one right there already. So let's find a better spot we can plant this tree. It's not near the house, and it's in the line, so let's let it grow right here. The years to come, we'll see that I've planted a tree. There you go. It's a pinhook tree. There you are. Tree has been planted. It matures in 30 years. I don't think I'll be living that long, so so maybe somebody has to reap that plant. But it has been planted, and so job has been done. So far we have shopped, gone shopping, we observed the activities of life, and we have planted a tree this morning. And so life continues around College Park, folks. Here we go. It's time to get inside and continue the day. So stay tuned. It's a lazy, hazy day. Let's observe. We're going to observe some activities taking place. This is a persimmon tree. It looks like tomato in real life, but it's a sweet fruit, and it blooms every year, and it requires these bees to come and pollinate the fruit. So here we are. A bee this today is actually doing the pollination, and we have to welcome these bees because they bring, for those of you who understand pollination, it brings all the pollen from another tree that's similar to this, and they cross pollinate, and I think it allows the tree to hold the fruits on. And hopefully this year will be a better year. For the last 3 years it hasn't been great. Last year was the best, where it had 6 out of all these hundreds of fruits. Look at them, only 6 held on. So we'll see what happened this year. It's another year, another time for hope and wait and see if things flourish and bear. And I'm telling you, as a farmer or a fruit grower, you have to be a patient person, folks. Very patient, because you plant your field and you wait for the rain, and you hope that the seeds come up and grow and flourish, and then you wait for growth, and then you wait for the maturity or the maturing of the fruit or food, and you're hoping that when you're ready to reap, you'll have food in the ground and fruits on the tree. So I would say a farmer is one of the most faithful or trusting person in the world, of just the expectancy of things that you can't see and don't have any control over it. Let's take a look at the lettuce again. Lettuce, there we are. Here we are. This is another perspective of the other grape plants, and you can see how they look like grape, lush and purple. Look at that. Look like, but I won't take a chance of eating them. I've tasted one, but if the birds eat it, but the birds have a special stomach that can tolerate toxic plants or toxic chemicals. So as a human being, we don't want to take that chance. So, but in the Native Americans, they knew how to process this grape plant. this grapefruit. Not grape plant fruit. And so we continue with a lazy hazy day of within College Park, Maryland, and Chippy the Explorer is saying with stay tuned. Maybe we have some more tapes. Maybe we have just cut the tape short today, and just to show you the morning activities in this part of the world. But let's go inside and maybe we'll continue, find something else to show you what's happening across the world. So since we are showing the progress of the plants outside, why not show you the progress of the plants on the deck? These are asters, hybrid asters, and these are what they're called the candies for the deer, and the deer loves these. So that's why I brought them up here. We showed that before. I brushed the spider down, and in one night he built back his nest. Look at it. Look at that. Who taught them to build the same way? Anywhere in the world, the spiders build their nest same way. So what is it? Is it a built-in instinct, or it's nature, or somebody taught them? Was the knowledge passed from the different countries or continents to different spiders across the world? They're building the same. So when you see the pyramids are built in Egypt and the pyramids are built in Guatemala or Central America, you have to wonder, are those knowledge coming straight from the mind of people as something natural, or we were taught from one end to the next? Here we are, Oscars, and from those the Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper. They're small now, and I'm so happy that a few of them have burst out of their seed, because they seem to be losing the last bit. You know the history of that pepper. I've talked about it before. I took a little pepper when I was traveling 20-something years ago, and to carry it inside my house before I left Jamaica, and so let me walk around the house one more time to see what the garden is before I took the plane. And I saw a little pepper, Scotch bonnet, on a tree, and I picked it up and said, let me carry it in for my mom. But somehow that pepper ended up in my pocket, and it got lost in the pocket. I never remember it. I took the plane, and when I reached America and was cleaning out my clothes, the pepper was kind of swiveled up in my pocket. Got transported. Sorry to say the authorities may see this, but that's what happened. Didn't intend to carry that pepper to America. I planted the seed, and the one or two seeds that were in the pepper, it was so small, and for months I didn't see anything. Then one day, maybe about 3 months after, I saw a little thing coming up through the dirt, and I said, man, my golly, that's the pepper that I planted, the pepper seed that I planted weeks ago. I touched the plant, and the plant was so weak it broke in two. And believe me not, I left the stump in the earth, and that stump sprung branches, and then it grew, and that pepper tree bore, and I've been using that same, from that one plant, have been regenerating peppers for the last 20 years from that one seed. So the miracle of the pepper was really astounding. And last year I had a lovely, you probably saw my boastiness of showing off my lovely lush trees, and I kept them outside until a little bit too long. The winter, the frost came, and it and destroy them. And so I've had a couple seeds inside, and so I replanted it, re-sowed them, and there again, you plant the seed and you're hoping, having faith and trust in nature that things will come up by itself. And so finally, after about a month or so, I'm seeing the pepper plants, pepper seeds have bursted out, and now I have some small plants that hopefully I'll be able to get pepper again later on this summer. Maybe. There again, trusting in nature and hoping. So as a farmer, you are the most trusting and faithful person, I think, in the world. You believe in miracle and nature. So here we are, the asters, the tomatoes are doing great on the deck, because if you plant them out front, it's liable that the squirrels and the deers and the groundhog and the fox, everybody comes to the farm to eat. Is this lovely? All right. And there you are. So for those who don't know, fig tree, that's a fig tree that looks lush, and it's about ready to bear. Fig trees are very unusual, folks. They don't produce, they don't have flowers. The fruit is already there on the plant. It just bursts out on the limbs. Similar, well, not even similar to a jackfruit, but somewhat similar. Stay tuned for more activities and more highlights from College Park, Maryland. Shippy the Explorer is just exploring all sorts of things this morning. Continue the taping, folks. The day continue. Maybe we're just coming from the fish market, and you probably don't even recognize this special pot. My mother had this pot in Jamaica. It probably came out of England 160 years ago. But they're called they're Dutchy wood stove Dutch. You don't know, you say. But I insist that this thing is about, it's so heavy, it's about 10 pounds or 5 pounds.
Very heavy.
And I insist on bringing this pot from Jamaica. This pot, you can hang it over a wood fire.
Or over a fireplace.
Over a fireplace. And you can cook with it. So I guess it's the first time you're trying it. So we'll see. Did you make it hot?
And yes, and the reason for me trying it because it's high and it won't do much splashing.
Splashing out the oil.
Like the lower part.
Oh, well, maybe not. Still shooting.
Yeah, but it won't, mess up the stove as much.
Wow.
Yep, frying up some porgy.
There we go. We keep the camera from getting burned.
Hard to say.
I guess they look okay.
I seasoned them, and I said I'm just gonna fry all of them.
Okay. So we end up with cooking at this time of the day. So you never know what's gonna go.
Early meal today because we haven't had breakfast.
So this is fish for breakfast.
Like a brunch.
Making me hungry. Making Chippy the Explorer hungry, folks. Making you hungry too? Anyway, that's what the day's turning out to be. showing you the activities of the intersection, showing you the plants and plants outside. And here we are, plants inside. Here we are. They've bloomed all winter. And this is the last one that's coming up now. So here we are, Shippy the Explorer can also help in the kitchen. I don't just eat, folks. I can help. This. I have to know when the fish is ready. I just took out this set. And you see, that's the Jamaican style. It's well cooked and brown. The American style, it wouldn't be that brown, but Jamaicans will like to cook it to the hill. Well cooked. Everything has to be well cooked. And I guess because we grew up with the possibility of things getting spoiled, so when you fry the fish or the chicken well done, then it can stay out of a refrigerator overnight, and you can have leftovers the next day. So your meal lasts for 2 days instead of 1. Or you don't have to throw it out because it's spoiled. So here we are making dumplings.
Oh, you eat dumplings.
It's not going to be dry again in the middle.
No, it's not. More nutritious than the plain white flour.
Oh. That's right. Anyway, the Dutchie. Maybe sort of what they call them Dutchie pots. Maybe it's a Dutch. Maybe the Dutch people had built these things first. I tell you. But so far it's working real nice.
And work outside and inside.
If you mean outside and inside? Oh, you mean
the wood fire.
Yeah, you can use it on the wood fire outside, and you can use it inside. You can use it in the oven too. You can put a pudding mix in this, and just put it in the oven, and it would come out like a boss. It come out like a charm, folks. You'll be surprised. You're Dutchie. Oh, this cooking, brunch cooking. We are trying to race before 12 o'clock. So before 12 o'clock, it's brunch. If 12 o'clock catches us, it's lunch. So, whatever, anyway, it's food time, folks, and cooking. You know, if you notice, my voice got a little bit faster. It's even the smell of the food give me energy. I was sort of sluggish outside and slow, and you probably think the tape was boring. And now I come inside and the fish and the food is around me, and now I am able to talk like crazy. So, we're looking forward to this meal, and so there we go. Alright. So we may have enough battery energy for saying goodbye, but you're cooking the potato with the skin. That's a new way.
The last time that's what I do it.
Okay.
Comes
Sweet
out
potato.
very good when I finish.
Oh. So it's almost like banana. You put it in the pot. Wow. The pot looks like it's big enough. Okay. Wow. Let's Shippy the Explorer do it. Let me do it. I can catch myself. There we go. And maybe
Salt away a little bit. I know.
That's good stick. That's good stuff. Oh, that's old. Some people, some of you in the world, and I'm talking to some of you, that's all you eat is fish. And good luck. I'm happy for you. Fish is really good.
Not very good to eat every day.
Not good to eat every day?
No,
No, some people eat, that's all they eat. Fish.
nothing. You need to alternate your food.
Okay.
Eat meat one day, you do fish one day, you do pork. Just alternate. Not good to eat one of the same type of food every day.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I would say that I wouldn't eat oily fish like salmon and mackerel and bluefish.
Good.
Salmon has oil in it.
Yeah, oil fish is good.
Yeah, but the oil fish is the same one carries the
No,
mercury.
they're large.
Right.
The
So
larger the fish is, the more mercury.
not in the size, it's a youngness. If the young ones don't carry a lot of mercury.
Shark has a lot of mercury. Swordfish,
Mackerel,
king mackerel. King one,
uh-huh.
yeah. But the larger the fish, the more mercury.
Yeah. And well, you probably know that I'm talking to the choir. Is mercury really? It gets into your body. The body doesn't get rid of it, and it's slow poison, cancerous.
Affect your brain.
Affects your brain. You can't think. You get as dunce as ever, and. For those of you who don't know what is dunce, you get your brains doesn't function. So you act like you don't have intelligent mind. So that's what mercury does to you. So it's very dangerous. So stay away from the large oil producing fish, folks, and eat the young ones. And don't, as my wife said, don't eat fish every day. Mix your food and get a lot of variety into the system. There we go again. It's browning up quite well. And as I said, the Jamaicans, we let it cook. You going with a fork? Oh, you have it. I don't think it's ready to turn though, but not really good turn, but I'm just showing off that I'm cooking too. Shippy the Explorer cooking. Wow.
You see, the steam cook the food too.
I know. The steam, you need to know that steam is more, has a higher heat content than and even fire. Yeah. Fire is a bit, the yellow flame fire is low temperature. And then the blue flame. If you can get a fire wood to burn blue, that's where the heat is. And then steam is a dangerous thing. Good sense, it's a good thing, but it's also a dangerous thing if it catches you. There we go. All right.
As soon as it's cooked, remove it from the water. It's good. Really nice.
So these things ready again? Or turn them? No, it's cooking the thing as good as ever. Can you get
That
Maddie
can come out.
this one? You sure? Can you imagine getting some fried chicken in this dutchie?
You can do that too.
Something smoking. That one come out too. That can come out too.
Oh, yes.
There you are, fish head, folks. Some society throw that away. Sorry. I noticed it doesn't hold, it doesn't grab the thing when you put it in the pot. If it was a bad material pot, then it would grab the meat or the fish. So we're using this, remind you, we're using this for the first time. It's the first time it's been used maybe in 20 years or more. I've never seen it used. Maybe 50 years it's been used in the first time. The dutchie pot. It would be interesting to know the history of this. But I suspect it came out of England, because my parents were in England. But you see these pots all over America. So it could be an American pot too. Because this is what the cowboys they would use to put over the open fire. This is what the pioneers would use to put in the fireplace and hang over the wood, the burning wood. And so it could be an American product. So all that's left now, folks, is the tasting, and the steak. We'll probably have to tell you about that, because Shippy the Explorer is saying bye for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you have enjoyed a morning of activities with Shippy the Explorer and family. And we went shopping and garden walking and observation of people, and then we end up with cooking. So this is a life of Shippy the Explorer, just to show you what is happening in College Park, Maryland this time of the year. So thanks for watching, thanks for sharing, and do subscribe, folks, to these things. We'll come with another time. We'll probably come with story time when we have another hot story to tell you. Nothing sexual, but all history. Bye for now. Walk good.